Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So Lawrence Okolie knocks out Lukasz Rozanski in one round in Poland to become the new WBC Bridgerweight champion. Easy fight for Lawrence Okolie, first fight under his new trainer Joe Gallagher, and that relationship gets off to a really good start with a win in Poland. Didn't really think too much about this fight, to be honest, when it was announced. In fact, I didn't even realise it was yesterday until the fight happened. But yeah, Lukasz Rozanski, he is a bit of a brawler, kind of fights in a bit of a tough man style, has a bit of power, is relatively strong for his size. You know, we saw that when he beat like a shell of Artur Szpilka. He obviously exposed Alan Babic, who's not a great fighter by any means. But at that level, Lukasz Rozanski has done okay, but tell the truth, he's never really fought anybody close to world level. And, you know, on paper, Lawrence Okolie was by far his best opponent he's fought. And it went badly for him. Lukasz Rozanski in his fights has a tendency to start fast, kind of fights out of a crouch, but is very reckless, doesn't really keep a tight guard. His head is usually on centre line. And he is there to be countered if you can take a half step back, whether that be a straight punch or even an uppercut. He's there to be countered. And Okolie was able to do that, using Rozanski's reckless aggression against him. Early on in this fight, Rozanski tried to start fast, he tried to close the distance. Of course, Rozanski is a short fighter, short and stocky, whereas Lawrence Okolie is pretty tall, 6'5", long reach. And you could see Rozanski tried to close the distance early on, but immediately at the start of round one, he fell into a clinch. He tried some dirty boxing with Lawrence Okolie, but Okolie got the better of it. Okolie was much stronger in that clinch. The fight was reset by the referee. Rozanski was trying to do more of the same, as in like getting low, popping his jab, and then quickly trying to close the distance from a low angle, and basically to try and ambush Lawrence Okolie. But Okolie was reading it pretty well, in my opinion. He was kind of taking a half step back, firing the straight right hand. He got close a couple of times, but he missed the target. But you could see that was the danger shot for Lukasz Rozanski, and if he carried on that way, he was going to get hit. Lo and behold, a few seconds later, he walks into a perfect straight right hand from Lawrence Okolie. Once again, Rozanski tried to close the distance by kind of getting low in a bit of a crouch, but with no guard. Okolie fired the right hand down, bang on the chin, it drops Rozanski. Rozanski gets up quick, maybe too quickly. Should have maybe stayed on the canvas for a couple of seconds to try to regroup, but he gets up quickly and he beats the count. After that, there were no survival skills from Rozanski. He gets up, walks straight onto Okolie, tries to go jab for jab. Okolie catches Rozanski with his own jab with the longer reach, backs up Rozanski, then fires another straight right hand. Down goes Rozanski once again. This time, it looked like Rozanski was even more hurt. Once again, though, Rozanski beats the count. This time, however, he tries to backpedal. Okolie stalks him, pushes him back to the ropes. He lands two straight right hands, bang on the chin. Rozanski took the shots, but then Okolie followed up with a wild-looking right uppercut that kind of grazed the chin of Rozanski. Rozanski went down again, and he beats the count, but the referee waves it off, you know. Fair enough stoppage, in my opinion. This was a mismatch. Okolie was far stronger, far bigger, hitting much harder, was landing damaging punches right from the outset, and Rozanski had no answer, so fair enough stoppage by the referee. And yeah, Lawrence Okolie becomes the new WBC Bridgerweight champion. Obviously, Bridgerweight is 223 pounds, I want to say. Obviously, with that being said, Okolie looked much bigger. How this guy made cruiserweight is a bit of a wonder, to be honest. But he looked a lot more healthy in there, in my opinion. He looked a lot more healthy. He was trying to be active with his lead hand. He was firing the straight right pretty well, with good power. There were still moments where he had his distance kind of messed up, which is a theme in Lawrence Okolie's fights. You know, he'd fire the right hand and fall short, things like that. Still not great at judging the distance, but when he does, And when he connects with that straight right hand, full extension, he can definitely hurt people. And yeah, we'll see what happens with Okolie at Bridgerweight. I'm hoping this is only a brief stay at Bridgerweight, because I kind of want to see how he does at heavyweight, to be honest. Because Bridgerweight is what it is. There's no real intriguing fights there for me. So yeah, maybe a couple of fights at Bridgerweight, maybe 2 more fights this year, and then go to heavyweight. That's what I would like to see with Lawrence Okolie. But he certainly looked better with more weight on him, I'll say that much. But anyway, share your thoughts below. What did you make of this fight? Beanie Guy Delboy, peace.